from visiting a friend. Of course, I'd smoke weed over there, so I all reeked with weed. So the cop was gonna fucking arrest me and yada yada. He ended up driving me home. I told him where to drop me off, and he knew the place. And I told him, well, I'd go visit that guy and bug him about how come he's so bothered that life ain't as advertised. And the cop, he laughed his ass off, and he said, yeah, he says, it sure isn't.
Yeah, I like that story. Yeah, sure.
So then you get to go, okay, so false advertising. Now, who's fucking behind
the culture?
I don't know if it's the culture. The culture certainly propagates.
It propagates it, feeds on it. But that element must have been there before the economic thing.
Well, how did culture get a hold of such a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it is an economic thing.
Well, it seems to be a cognitive.
But that's like a rip-off scam, basically, is when you hype something, advertise it, something will be what it's not really not.
Yep.
And that happens all the time under conditions.
But how do you know what a thing really is anyway?
Exactly. It's because it's ambiguous that they can get away with it, I think. It hasn't been rigorously defined.
That's right.
Very clearly defined.
Well, rigorous, clearly.
There's
not much difference there.
I know. I'm just trying to say it.
Yeah, I know.
Same way.
I know.
Same
I know.
way.
We're not a group of academics. We're just a bunch of drunks.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and it was a joint effort.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I qualify, actually. Having done postgraduate studies.
Well, neither did I. Neither did I.
No, I did.
Oh, you
so
did?
I qualify as an academic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently not a very good one.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I have a long list of credentials and accreditations.
Yeah, I know, but where are you published?
Published.
Yeah.
In a number of magazines and newspapers.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
But it's like peer-reviewed journals that you got to be published.
Well, that's scientists, not academic.
Well, academics don't get to be scientific in their endeavors.
Yeah, there's different classifications of study.
Yeah, that's right. And only one of them qualify as scientific.
Well, a scientist is an academic, but all academics are not scientists.
Well, maybe a guy could say they're latent academics, but they're not academics. Nurses and engineers. Some engineers are academics. Most of them are just technicians. You know what I mean? They're just technicians. They know how to run through a chore list.
Yeah.
But they couldn't make their own.
Academics is just more money and more paper that you've signed. That's all.
Well, or maybe you're dealing with street issues of a different order.
Well, maybe. Would you call Ralph Klein an academic?
No.
Right. But he has a PhD. Honorary, but...
Yeah, that's right. But
he didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So in order to become an academic, it's the money that counts.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about money. It's like God, no respecter of persons.
Anybody who has it can do their
But
thing.
That's the whole deal, is to make money be no respecter of persons, especially for those that quote-unquote hoard it.
Well, Jesus has so many of those.
But
the poor old lady who gives everything from her change purse.
Yeah, I know. But
but it's like it's like the age-old like money over people kind of thing.
Here's what I read from Thomas Sheehan.
You cannot get to heaven by the accumulation of personal goods.
Anyway,
We cannot petition the Lord with prayer.
well, that's what Jimmy Morrison said.
That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
No matter what I do, I can just pray more and God will have to
But
listen to me.
one
if I
time,
do it enough.
I did go to a tree in a park, and there was a $100 bill on the tree, and then behind it a note that said, "Money really does grow on trees. Believe the miracle." And it was my birthday. And I don't think anybody I knew from that area would have known that it was my birthday that would do something like that.
And nobody would know you would go and climb that tree either.
Nope. Exactly. That was so crazy. And I took my family out to dinner that night.
Yeah, no.